Hi guys, it's Night Fear, and I have come on today to do my Spookathon TBR. Now this is a readathon that is hosted by Books and Lala, Bookerly, and is being hosted this year, like a guest host, Peter Likes Books, and I love watching his channels, all of them actually. So it's great that he's getting to host this year. I also like watching Books and Lala. She has a lot of creative videos. And I'm not sure I watch Bookerly too much, but I'm sure she's great too. So go check them all out. And this readathon goes from October 15th to October 21st. And this is a yearly readathon. And last year, I think Kaylin and I did a video that we were going to participate, and then we never did. And of course, that was before I started doing books on my channel, so it was just something that we saw. So that this year, I am going to participate, even if I only read one book, but I'm liking a lot of the books I picked, so I'm hoping that I read them all. So these are the challenges for this year. The first one is to read a thriller. Now, I don't read a lot of thrillers because a lot of the thrillers are like detective and mystery and stuff like that, and I don't really like that. So I decided on this one to read, The Bird Eater by Anya Alborn. Now, I do have Brother by her that I still haven't read, and I really need to get to it. Too many books, too little time. But anyway, so this is what I picked for the thriller. I don't know a lot about it, and I don't really want to, and this book feels really cool. So I just got this today from my library, and so I'm really excited on getting to start reading this one. I think this one is about, like, his aunt, which is like his mom died mysteriously, and he has to go into foster care, and 20 years later his son dies, and so he goes back to the place where his aunt dies, and some stuff happens, and yeah, so, but yeah, The Bird Eater. And I can't remember, somebody was saying something about, or reviewing this book or something, and when I saw it, I was just like, oh, I gotta read that book. So this is the perfect readathon to read this book. Okay, the next one is to read a book with purple on the cover. Now, this book is actually one I own, which I know, wow, oh my goodness, right? Because I hardly ever read books I own. But I've been wanting to read this series for a while, and I'm probably stupid starting this because I'm right in the middle of like at least 10 series right now. And I do not own all of these. I think I have like 3 of them. And I think there's like 5 or 6 maybe even more than that. But anyway, it is Odd Thomas by Dean Koontz. And as you can see, there's some nice pretty purple on the cover. And don't mind the little, you know, fold marks, because I bought this book at a yard sale, or used books. I think I got this at a yard sale though. But anyway, so yes, Dean Koontz, Odd Thomas. And this is about, he's like a, I think he sees ghosts or hears them, something like that. Anyway, I just really wanted to read this book. So, and then when I found out it had purple on the cover, I was like, perfect timing to read this book. So, okay, the next one is you need to read a book not set in the current time. And this is another one that I saw. Actually, I've seen this on 2 people's channels. I really need to start writing down the names of the channels where I see these books. But anyway, and I really wanted to read this book. I've never read the original story, but the book sounds, the way they were describing it sounds really, really good. And I actually, my library actually had it, and it was there. And this is The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. And it's supposed to be some kind of like, she's a, yeah, it's when he's a child. And so she grows up with him, because she's like an orphan or something. And then, so she gets to see him, and I guess from the title, I'm guessing that she maybe kind of goes in with him on his dark descent. And I've actually never read Frankenstein. So, but I do have the twist, or the gist of that story. And this is by Kirsten White, and she wrote And I Darken, and I have to read, I have the second one of that, and I have to read that too. So I'm going to end up reading, hopefully, 2 of her books this month. So, but yeah, this looks really cool, and this cover is just so pretty. It's actually kind of like metallic-y, and you probably can't see it on the screen, but it looks so cool. And then it has like actual raised where some of the string is. It's just very, very cool. Very, very cool. So, okay. So, for the 4th one, it is a spooky word in the title. Okay? And this is one this is another one I owned. And actually, I recently bought this at Ollie's and did a haul a couple months ago. And I've seen the movie, but I don't really remember it. So, but this is Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Zombies being the scary word in this title, and it's by Jane Austen and Seth Grahame-Smith. And so I'm really excited about reading this, and basically this is a Pride and Prejudice retelling with zombies thrown in for, good measure. So yeah, and it's kind of a thick book, but, I've wanted to read it. Great excuse to read it, a readathon. Okay, the last one is Read a Book with Pictures, and this is a book that I'm reading. Beck's Books is actually having a read-along of these books because it is a series, and it starts this month, so it's not too late, guys, to join in. I will put her video, I'll link her to video down below too if you're interested in this read-along, because I have never read these and I'm excited. And this is How to Train Your Dragon by Cressida Cowell. And yes, I know this is not really a spooky kind of a book, but it is a dragon. Okay, we're just going to kind of stretch a little bit because I needed to read this anyway. And it does, and I don't read a lot of books with pictures, and as you can see, it does have pictures in it all through it. So I thought this would be perfect for this readathon. And look, map. So, but anyway, like I said, I will link her down below because we're reading, and I think there's 12 of these, or 13. I can't remember. But we're reading them one a month until we get them done. So, like I said, I'll link that down below so you can join if you want to, if you're interested in reading How to Train a Dragon. And that is the 5 challenges for Spookathon. Yay! And I'm excited about this readathon. Whoops! I'm doing too many readathons again this month because, that's the theme here on my channel. So anyway, if you know any great readathons that I need to join, not this month, but maybe coming up in November or December, let me know. If you're reading any of these books or have read any of these books, let me know. And I will see you in the next video, but there won't be any more today. No, 3's enough. So please be kind to each other, and I will see you again. Bye!